a rally up one. That's basically going to be the important ones now. The reason for that is if the chopper lands, then the TL will get out, and I mean the team leader. He will go to the chopper pilot, and once he's happy with it, you can point at the guy and then tell him to go. So the rally group, the group of rally up gesture will be meant for the pilot. If you face him, for he's good to go. Now you can also do it on the radio, but sometimes you might not be on the same radio as that guy, or you might be talking to somebody else, or somebody might be on the radio, or for whatever fucking reason you don't have a radio. Whatever the case would be, you will then use these gestures to tell the pilot you're good to go. But only the team lead does it. If the team lead isn't active or is down or something, then obviously somebody else will just take over and do that. I'm just tagging into it. I'm going to continue. All right. So for the helicopter landing and embarking, obviously embarking will be climbing onto a chopper. Disembarking will be climbing off a chopper. And we're going to mainly be focusing on the helicopters in the sense of the passengers. Now, there are three different kind of landings, generally speaking. There are just normal LZs that you guys are very familiar with, which I'm going to refer to as uncontested LZ disembarks. For the uncontested landing, sorry, I'm just going to read you off what I've typed out here. So for uncontested landings, that basically means nobody is stopping you from landing. Nobody's shooting you. There's nothing that you can basically go in. You can land. The guys can disembark. They put up a 360 security, which I'll show you now exactly what we mean by that. And then the chopper will just take off as soon as the TL clears the chopper for taking off. Obviously, as soon as all the guys are off. All right, now who can tell me what a contested landing? What is a contested landing? Anybody?
Enemy units already on.
You're receiving fire while going
LZ.
into the LZ.
Now that's a hot LZ will be like there's literally a guy fucking standing there shooting at you. Contested LZ is that there are people in the area currently. Like let's say you go and pick up somebody, and they're looking for extract. They need to get out soon, and there's fighting in the area, but not on the LZ itself. But there's likelihood that it might be the case. So in that case, when you have a contested LZ, the chopper pilot will come in. He won't physically land. He'll basically touch the skids and just keep the chopper on a hover, but not at any altitude. He'll be on the ground, but he basically like he's good to go. Like he doesn't have to spool up or power up to lift off. He can just punch it and go. But that's more of a pilot thing today. But for us, the what we do when it comes to contested LZ is different from what we do when it's an uncontested LZ. When it's a hot LZ, then obviously your posture changes entirely from a chopper or when there's LZ coming in. So when the chopper is coming in and it's a hot LZ, it means there are like literally guys, maybe not on the LZ, but within line of sight of the LZ where they can actually engage them. And then suppressor fire needs to be laid down so that those guys don't shoot at the pilots. And then there's a particular way to optimize firepower when you embark onto the chopper to make sure that there are some people shooting, because if it's a hot LZ and there are people actively shooting back at you, everybody just running through the chopper means nobody's shooting back. Nobody's suppressing, nobody's covering anybody, and everybody's just rushing to the chopper, which means somebody can get a lucky shot off, shoot the pilot or shoot the tail rotor or whatever the case would be. So we need to be able to still suppress the enemy whilst mounting at the same time.
Okay.
Right? If there's any questions, do feel free to ask. I'm just gonna quickly go through this theoretical stuff and then we'll move on to practical stuff. So a hot LZ embarking, like I said, you've got normal LZs, contested or uncontested, and contested. Sorry, I'm lying. You've got normal LZs, which are uncontested. You've got LZ where there is possible contact, which is a contested LZ. Then you've got a hot LZ, basically meaning people are actively shooting at whoever's coming close to that area. All right.
Okay.
All right. So embarking, disembarking has got a couple of things that you need to keep in mind. So what we'll do is, somebody's loading. Anyways, have you guys on the left just go to the choppers. What's that? Left side, and on the right just go to the chopper's right side. The right next to it, right next to it. Like you can literally, as if you just jumped out. I'm just gonna do like a dry run. Guys, get to the chopper.
Go away.
All right. Pilots, just stand clear for now, please. All right. So. Okay. You could guys just for now literally stand right next to it as if you just jumped out. So when a chopper lands, Web, you can just do your keys, it's fine. When a chopper lands, when you climb out, you need to put up a security perimeter, which means you move away from the LZ and you set up facing outwards and then engage any targets that possibly might come out. So we're not going to go like, oh, first guy needs to go this side, first guy needs to go that side, because that's way too much shit to remember. All you need to remember, it's extremely simple. When you get out, spread out and make sure you're spread out from the guy next to you. If you see a hole, plug it. So in other words, Hobbs, come stand over here. Stand here where I am. Next guy, come stand here, wherever it is. Doesn't matter. Anybody? One guy? All right. So when you guys get out, let's say these guys already jumped out. You can see there's like a musha fucking hole right there. So pro, just jump in that hole there and then plug that hole basically. And then you guys spread out. Just make sure it's nice and evenly spread. You guys do a 360 on this side as well. So that obviously will complete the 360. Where can you plug a hole? In the front maybe, yeah, that's fine. So when the chopper then leaves, then you guys have got security set up at least. Your TL will probably then at some point just order you guys to rally up. It will be on the radio or you'll just shout it out. So when the chopper lands, this is what you're supposed to do all the times. This is what disembarking. Right now, let's imagine the chopper lands and you are embarking on it. So everybody on the chopper runs up to the chopper, but he doesn't get on because this might be a contested LZ or hot LZ. The rules still apply. So the first guy will run up to him. Let me get my gun up. First guy runs up here. And he then sets up security right by the chopper. So now everybody basically move up.
Can you guys hear him?
Move up.
Yeah.
Run it, mate.
Alright, so move up, get your guns out, We're trying to simulate something here. Weapons out. So when you approach the chopper and you're first there, obviously you can see that easily. You now go and set up security here. And basically you're waiting for the last guy to get on. So if you're about in the mids, you can actually start mounting up on the chopper. But the first one or two guys set up security here. Obviously, a big squad like this, you'll have about 3 or 4 guys setting up security and everybody else is mounting up. But we won't have such a big squad for one chopper. So let's split them up a little bit and I'll have the pilots just reiterate this.
Jack. Move it. All of them. Is it moving?
Also, Aisha, what you can do is stand here where you're going to mount because you're going to be getting up very fucking soon. So I would stand here. There's no real difference between that where you were and where you're supposed to go.
Please get in.
And then the
Everybody get in.
TL...
The fuck?
Ops has got the radius, and I've done this a million times, so Ops in charge.
Yeah, I'm in charge.
Right, Ops, spread your guys up.
Get in.
Pushing by.
Easter, only a TL tells people to get in. Get in. Everybody in. Everybody. Zero. Okay, that. To the right, let's go. That's good.
Mooi, jullie. We allemaal terug staan.
No, is it? I'm left, yeah. Okay, there we go. So
Holding
you can
rear.
redirect, redirect front, there we go, front. We got a drum here. Pilots, all in.
Get in.
Web in, full count.
Pilots, LZ will be to the southern side, eastern side of the LZ, of the runway.
Eagle 1, Eagle 2, take off.
Doesn't matter, guys. If we're too many on the left, just redirect to the right. Watch out for the chopper's rotor blades at the back. Always go front. Not micromanaging you. You all need to know what to do. You all know what to do. So.
Negative, sir. On
Yeah.
the side.
Negatively.
Copy 90 case.
Okay, positive, sir. I'm listening to you.
Alright, copy.
Private Joker. Hell, I like you so much you can come to my house and fuck my sister. Can I be in charge for a while? Well, thank you very much.
Choke yourself, Private.
Yeah. I just watched that this morning. In preparation. Get some.
It's got earplugs. I forgot mine.
Everybody.
Standard touchdown, pilots.
You can't drop the...
Pilot Bravo, TL.
Right. Divas.
Oh shit.
Go. Out.
Okay, Bravo, take cover, set up 360. Eagle 2, taking off.
Guys, just turn license fire. Land like normal. This is an uncontested LZ. Actually, just land normal and let them get in.
copy.
Right, team, get in. Get in. Get in. Get in.
There's in.
Last man stand up. Come race. And.
Pre-channel, copy.
Pilot, wait in.
There's in.
Bravo in.
Ja, dat is raar, ik word zo. Ik kan net
Eagle to ready for takeoff.
wel, maar you word niet.
Roger that. Ja, hier is klein already. Ons gaan issues hê. Die pressure van my kant af is nie omdat ek snaaks is, maar net vir die game. Kom LG Bravo. Standard LG.
Eagle to going
Okay,
low.
maar my vraag is op een contested LZ. It's
Ja.
hover en dan spring het af.
Ja, ek sal sien.
Okay, alright.
En nou hot LZ, wat doen ons op 'n hot LZ?
Die doorgunners skiet die kak uit hulle uit terwyl jy dit ook doen en dan gaan ons vir die ou sê.
Is
Right.
copy 30 seconds. Okay, ek het net 'n paar vrae, ek het 'n paar goed gemis.
Dis fine. Ons gaan nou chat.
Ja.
Okay. Right, everybody out.
Do touchdown.
Everybody out.
Eagle to lifting off. Yeah, land to the right, I'm gonna give you smoke, I just wanna fuck him up a bit. Let's go fuck you later. Visual on black. Well, right where you are, land where you are, it's good.
Right, Bravo, get in. Get in.
There's
in.
Eagle to pushing up. On your 4 o'clock.
This is web in, pilot, kijk. Barely can go.
Copy, Eagle 1 holding for you.
This is Eagle 1.
Okay, web. Wat is die verskil tussen 'n contested? Okay.
Right, next one is a contested LZ. Okay, so A game on.
Wat is die verskil tussen 'n hot LZ en 'n contested?
Wat gaan hulle kak uit ons skiet op pad so toe contested kan hulle
Halfpad, half mij naar je zijde nu,
kan op ons skiet.
Tijd met 114.
Ja, ja,
Hoe
okay.
was ons nou in is, moet ons nie maar positions ruil daar ons op die kant.
Backing left, LD marked.
Ja, je kan as jy wil, maar it doesn't matter. Doe wat jy
Smoke front.
Reg. Right, this is a contested LZ, so A game on. A game on.
Spring ons vinnig uit, né?
Ja, jy sal nou sien. Jy moet in elk geval vang.
Contested LZ.
My land is op contested.
Dit
Fire
lag.
on the left.
Reducing speeds.
Fire on the right.
Right, races right. Let's kyk. Just keep it real. Fine.
Oh, ek kan nou ek wil dit
Ja,
chonk.
sien hulle. 30 seconds, guys. Okay, I cannot engage. Right,
Go.
go.